I'm going to talk about three things in this video. I'm going to talk about the price and where you can get it, and then I'm going to talk about the effects, and then I'm going to talk about, throughout the thing, the quality of the effects and whether or not they're really useful and whether or not this thing's useful. So let's go ahead and hop into it. The price of these you're going to find for about 125 used, 150 used, up to 400 or 500 getting it new out of the box, which is quite ridiculous. Now, as far as the size of this thing goes, depending what other pedals you're looking at, you want to look at the Boss VE20 pedal here. If I can just set it on here, which takes up less than half the size of this monster unit. So this thing's pretty big, but it's no bigger than, I would say, a fairly like $500 guitar pedal board or something like that. Anyway, so we got the idea of a price here, which is kind of all over the place because electronics are kind of shooting through the roof as far as prices go. But let's go ahead and talk about this unit and the back of the unit, the functionality of this unit, if you will. Now, the functionality of this unit is you have a mono XLR input, a mono XLR output. Now, you also have on the back a stereo output. You have a CD input. And then you have a pair of headphones input that you can listen to. And then, of course, the power. It does not take batteries. Let me make that clear. Mine did come with the power source, which is nice, of course. Now, there's some issues right away let's talk about. Now, as far as this whole unit goes, there's no 48-volt phantom power. Do you understand? That means what you're looking at here, I'm going to show you, is a dynamic microphone. Now, instead of using, now you'll be forced to use a dynamic microphone unless you have a 48-volt phantom power source if you want to use it in the studio. Or you could connect your condenser microphone to a mixer and then run it with an extra XLR cable into this unit. Now, that's a huge fail, in my opinion, on this unit. I don't know what they were thinking, but I guess maybe they were just thinking it was more aimed at like people that want to use dynamic microphones or want to use it live, really a live singing pedal. Now, the 1/4 inch on the back, I want to point this out too right away. When you plug in your 1/4 inch for your guitar, your keyboard, it shuts off the microphone which I'm speaking into. So let's say you want to plug in your guitar and sing and play at the same time. Well, you won't be able to hear yourself singing or playing unless you like run it back through, say, the CD input or something like that, which is just stupid. So it's like people want to plug in, you know, they want to plug in their keyboard, they want to plug in their guitar because they want to harmonize with that while they're singing and whatnot, and you can't do it on this unit. I don't know what they were smoking when they made this, but it must have been some good stuff because, come on, dude, what the? No 48-volt phantom power, and when you plug in the 1/4 inch, it deactivates the microphone. Okay, so yeah, you can use it as a guitar effects unit as well. I guess maybe that was just their only point. Again, a standalone situation. Now let's go ahead and talk about all this kind of stuff down here. Now we have this pedal here. This pedal kind of, I can't remember if it's a actuator, if that's the word. That's probably not the word, but basically it goes up and down. And when you step down, it increases the effect. When you step on the bottom part, it decreases the effect coming out of here. Right now I have it on bypass, but as you can hear now, I turn it on. Doesn't even work. Chords. I can't read. Chorus. Anyway, but you can hear it right now, bypass. So yeah, it does work. So turning that back on and then turning that back on, you can hear the chorus a little more. Anyway, bypass, back off. So we're looking at a whole bunch of different effects over here. And I should point out as well, turning the bypass off. When you do
hold it down, you can.
So once you're after whatever, it does jump, as I just demonstrated, really fast. If you have something down at 10 and you want to jump to 46 or something in that situation. So that's kind of nice. And of course it goes down, up, and then the bypass, which I'm bypassing it right now. Now, looking at the actual effects themselves, we have a compressor, and then we have the mic pre, and that kind of like is coupled into this little area over here. So the mic pre, or the type of voice they're offering, is a 2 pre, a monster effect, a robot effect, an overdrive, a chipmunk, a wizard effect, grunge, lunar, alien, dark side, lo-fi, telephone. And then under the, I guess this would be your delay, and then your reverb, you're getting some vibrato, pixelator, chorus, flanger, strobe, detune, phaser, double pitch, tremolo, envelope, whammy. Yeah, the reverb is on the bottom. Hall, garage, plate, church, room, arena. And these effects are okay. They're definitely nothing special or super glossy. They do sound a little crackly and a little cheap at times. And again, not even thinking about these effects over here and whether or not they're that good. The issue is at the back and on the inside, that the fact that I want to harmonize with my guitar, that I really can't the way I normally would do on a different unit, just kind of sucks. So it gets 2 Fs for the fact that there's no 48 volt phantom power, and then the fact that the 1/4 inch guitar plug-in shuts off. That's a double F right there. So if you still want this unit, just know that you have to deal with those things. All right, now let's go ahead and we're just going to run through some of these effects real quick, and I'm going to show you how you basically change them. So turning the effects back on, plate, as we can hear here. So the plate effect is on. And then over here, input clip, you just push that down, and then however you wish to change your master input gain, and then you can kind of go down mic pre. So I'm going to assume that it's...
Okay, so the first one, as we can hear there, changed it. La 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 la. La 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 la. It was on chipmunk.
Monster. I'm a monster and I'm coming after you, so you better start running. What else do we got? So, dark side is just another deep
one with the grunge effect that might work for a guitar or something. Overdrive, la 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 la. Keep going down. And then we have the 2 pre, and that doesn't sound bad. That sounds pretty clear. La 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 la, la la la. And then what else? Voice. All right, then it's off basically in the other direction. Lo-fi, robot, wizard. I'm a wizard. That sounds more like I can't remember the name of the effect.
Alien. Okay, so this is an idea for the effect. This is the alien effect.
Phone, of course, we all know what that effect sounds like. Overused. And that would be it. Sub.
So on and so
forth. All right.
Let's go back.
Where is 2 pre at? Right there. So going down, we have the EQ. Everybody knows what EQ does. Low, mid-range, high, master. And the funny thing is, like, when you move these, obviously it's done affecting the first one, then it goes right back to this one. So if we want to turn our bass up, you can kind of hear that now. I'm talking, the bass is going down, and now let's turn up the high. So I don't know if I hit the wrong button there, but all right, we got our mid, 0, and you can go negative as well. Mid, put that on 12. Yeah, you can hear it pick up. 24, 16. Oh, that's the hertz level, so 4,000 hertz, I believe. And then I think it stops right there, 4,000. So basically you can get kind of like a high pass filter type thing going on if you want. And then you have your master, which obviously can turn it way up. So as you can hear there, now I'm turning down. All right, and then we have our gate. I'm not really gonna mess with that as much. And then the effects. Let's see here. Envelope, pixel. Sorry about if this is hurting your ears. Detune. That sounds like an okay effect. Pitch. Then you turn your pitch down. So I'd have to go. I meant to say I'd have to go to 0, and the higher you go up, the higher your voice. So the more you turn up that. So that's kind of like the chipmunk effect if you want, but you can do it with the pitch. So you get that, of course. Let's see what else we got down here. And then just the level, of course. All right, and then we have delay. We all know what delay is just basically, we got ping pong, analog, digital. So if we go to analog, and then I think this would turn it up. Can you hear me more now? Can you hear me more? More. La 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 la. I mean, it sounds okay. I think that would work for your voice or your guitar. And then we have the reverb down here. So arena. Let's see, turn up the level. All right, there we go. All right, so we started the zero here. So it's off, no reverb. Hall. This is just the first hall. Plate. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. You can hear what I mean by crackling. That the effect just seems to crackle. And some of that is getting your gain exactly where you want your gain, and then turning the effect up too much. So we have the garage effect, the church effect. So arena, that definitely sounds space way out there, very large. So let's bypass. So basically, with this unit here, it does do what it says it's going to do, but it lacks a few bells and whistles and basic functions that it really should have. But what can you do? So going back, and it has presets on it. So
Wait. Oh, I forgot to shut this off. Whoops. There, now it's shut off.
vibrato. So that sounds pretty clear. Vibrato. La 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 la. The two pre thing sounds. It just sounds juiced up a little. Sounds pretty good. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. What else do we got here? Telephone.
Alvin, yeah, that's what I mean. That some of these are just kind of.
Not my preference. Strobe. Detune. Anyway, I hope you kind of got an idea that this thing has a lot of effects on it.
But at the same time, Luke, I am your father.
I'm an evil wizard from 1970.
Tube delay. Sounds okay. Today. That one sounds terrible. Karaoke sounds like a karaoke microphone just juiced up a hair.
Mars, whatever that is, kind of gurgly sound and not great.
Anyway, let me know what you think about this unit here and whether or not you think it's a complete waste of money.